Welcome to Killer Queen Academy, brought to you by Austin's Killer Queen Scene. So what is Killer Queen? Killer Queen is a 10-player arcade game that has gameplay elements similar to Joust and Mario Brothers. With a simple control scheme and 3 different victory conditions, the game appeals to beginners and advanced players alike. Looks confusing, doesn't it? Let's clear and reset the playfield. Each map is made up of 4 key components. The hive, where players spawn and berries are brought to. Berry piles, which contain a number of berries. Gates, which can be used to upgrade your drone if you deliver a berry to them. And finally the snail, which can be ridden to victory. So, a quick overview. The 4 components are the hive, berry piles, gates, and the snail. Which brings us to victory conditions. There are 3 different victory conditions. First, economic. Second, military. Third, the snail victory. The economic victory is obtained when your team delivers 12 berries to the hive. The military victory, which consists of killing the enemy queen 3 times. More on the queen later. The snail victory, which consists of riding the snail to your team's corral. So, a quick rehash. 3 ways to win: economic, military, and the snail victory. There are 3 primary character types: drones, warriors, and queens. Each team starts with 1 queen and 4 drones. Characters are assigned by what position you are playing at on the arcade cabinet. If you don't have 5 players available, any unmanned characters, with the exception of the queen, will become an AI-controlled bot. Your character is controlled by a joystick and a single button. Moving the joystick left or right will move your character in the horizontal direction. Pressing the button will cause your character to jump or flap its wings if equipped. The only unique control is the queen's, which consists of an additional joystick movement, which allows her to dive quickly. The queen is the only character that has a limited number of lives, but she is the most important character of your team. If your queen dies 3 times, your team loses the match. Queens cannot collect or transport berries, ride the snail, or use any of the gate upgrades. However, queens can kill any character in the game, come equipped with wings from the start, allowing her to fly, have a unique and devastating dive attack, and most importantly, can capture the various gates around the map, thus denying the enemy team from using them. The drone is the character everyone but the queen spawns into the game as. The drone is the most versatile character. Drones can transport berries to the hive, they can ride the snail to victory, or they can upgrade themselves by transporting a berry to a gate to either obtain a speed upgrade or transform into a warrior. To carry a berry as a drone, all you have to do is bump into it, and the drone will pick it up. To make a berry deposit into your hive, just steer your drone over one of the empty berry holes. To use a upgrade gate, just stand in front of it while holding a berry. You must be carrying a berry to accomplish either of these tasks. More on gates in a bit. Drones are the only character that can win the game 2 ways: economically, or by riding the snail. However, drones cannot fly, capture gates, or kill other players. Warriors are drones that have been upgraded by delivering a berry to a warrior gate. More on these gates in a bit. Unlike drones, warriors can fly like a queen and have the ability to kill other characters, including the enemy queen. When a warrior dies, they respawn in the hive as a basic drone. Warriors cannot transport berries, use gates, or ride the snail. The only victory that can be obtained while playing as a warrior is a military victory. As an overview, here is a chart comparing the differences between each character type in 3 categories: running speed, vertical climb, and dive speed. So I keep mentioning gates. What are they, and what do they do? There are currently 2 types: the speed gate and the warrior gate. Only a drone can use a gate. Warriors and queens cannot. Bringing a berry as a drone to the speed gate will upgrade your drone to the speed drone, which can move faster. Bringing a berry as a drone to a warrior gate will upgrade you to a warrior, which will give you wings and a sword, allowing you to fly and kill the enemy. You can only use gates that are gray or the same color as your team. Trying to use a gate that is the enemy team's color will result in nothing happening. The only way to change the color of a gate is for your team's queen to capture it by touching it. Your team's queen can thus deny the other team from using that gate. Also, gate upgrades can be stacked to make a more powerful speed warrior. First, you upgrade your drone on the speed gate, and then bring an additional berry to the warrior gate. The speed warrior is faster than the regular warrior and the queen. Oh, and one other thing. Once you exit the gate, you have a few seconds of immunity where you can't be killed or harm another player. So how exactly do you kill other players? The combat mechanics work similar to Joust. If you are playing as a warrior or queen, colliding with an enemy player will initiate a duel. Like Joust, the player with the highest altitude will win the duel. Attacking an enemy from behind will result in a kill. Make sure to watch your back. If you are both at the same height, the duel will result in a draw. The only unique attack ability belongs to the queen, who can dive down on enemies from above. Speed warriors are faster than regular warriors and queens. Their speed allows you to chase down the enemy. Speed warriors have the largest advantage in vertical climb, which can be used to quickly climb above an enemy. Using the queen to maintain control of the gates can force the other team to adopt alternative strategies, or force their queen out into the open. Working as a team to trap enemy players is especially useful when combating an enemy queen. As a drone, you can push other drones out of gates. Using a speed drone to ride the snail, rather than the regular drone, results in a faster moving snail. So how exactly do you get away from other players that can kill you? Easy. You exploit their disadvantages. Basic warriors and queens cannot run on the ground as fast as a drone. If you are being chased, keep running. Speed drones are flat out the fastest characters in the horizontal direction. If you're playing as a speed warrior and you're being chased by a regular warrior or a queen, Use your advantage in vertical climb to escape. The Queen's dive can be used as a means of escape in a hurry. No character, even the Speed Warrior, can come close to matching your speed in a dive. Fake outs are another great way into fooling your enemy, allowing you a chance to move past them. You can also use ledges and other obstacles to force a direction change, allowing you a moment to escape. If the enemy team is riding the snail and you need to stop it, you can sacrifice yourself to the snail to delay them until a warrior or your queen can arrive to take care of the problem. If you are riding the snail and the enemy is approaching, you can actually hit your jump button to jump off and run away. If you need to play defensively as a warrior or a queen, you can hover under ledges, making it more difficult for enemy parties to attack you, since they have to come from below. If the other team is winning economically, you can disrupt their berry runs by becoming a ledge guard. Ledge guarding is when you maintain a defensive posture near the enemy's hive. Your sole purpose is to kill enemy drones running berries to the hive. Make sure, as soon as you kill a drone with a berry, you kick the berry away from their hive, so it cannot be easily picked up and deposited. Watch out and make sure you do not accidentally kick a berry into the enemy hive. This effectively helps them and hurts you. If you are running berries and there is a ledge guard in the way, use team tactics to bypass them, or fake outs to get them committed to moving in a different direction. You can also bump them out of the way to disrupt their position. And as a final topic, maps. There are two main maps, the day map and the night map. Basic objectives and gameplay remain the same between them, just the layout and locations of key elements have changed. Another item to pay attention to on maps are the areas of the map that have no borders. A player can pass through one of these areas and come out on the other side, leading to some interesting gameplay elements. There are a few bonus and experimental maps currently in play at various cabinets around the nation. The most common is the bonus map included on all cabinets. The only victory condition that is attainable is a military one. One of the maps currently used at special events is the Dusk map. Other experimental maps also exist, such as this 3-snail map. Perhaps in the future these special maps will become available on a cabinet near you. Hopefully this video was informative. Killer Queen is a lot of fun to play, no matter what your skill level is. Join us for our local Austin Killer Queen meetups, or check out a Killer Queen scene near you.